Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about Russia's very capable short-range ballistic missile is about to get more lethal with the latest upgraded guidance system and enhanced range. It'll be dubbed as Iskander 1000. It is named Iskander 1000 because it'll have a maximum range of 1,000 kilometers, doubling the current range of the Iskander M missile. While they expect the Iskander 1000 could still carry the same amount of explosive warhead, this would qualify the Iskander 1000 as a medium-range ballistic missile. All this could be achieved through the use of an updated engine, control system, and improved warhead. The Iskander 1000 would feature autonomous inertial guidance system like satellite navigation correction through the use of radar guidance based on terrain map of the area during the final stage of flight. The Iskander 1000 also is expected to be fired from similar launcher used by the Iskander M. However, the size of the missile and weight would probably be bigger than the old Iskander M missile. The Iskander M is a short-range ballistic missile with a range around 150 to 500 kilometers. It follows a semi-ballistic trajectory, making it harder for the enemy to intercept. It kind of resembles the trajectory of a cruise missile, but it travels way faster than a cruise missile. It has a speed of around Mach 4 or almost 5,000 kilometers per hour and a maximum altitude of 50 kilometers. And for accuracy, the missile might have a deviation coefficient of up to 5 meters from its target. On May 6 this year, the Russian Ministry of Defense announced that they are starting production of a new medium-range ballistic missile. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, Sergei Shoigu, the missile would feature certain improvements from the lesson learned from the Russian forces in Ukraine. For now, the Iskander M, the Russian aviation glide bombs, and the overwhelmingly much larger number of artillery rockets used and produced every month by Russia compared to Ukraine is the biggest driving factor for recent sustained gains and wins in the battlefield by the Russian forces. They're consistently taking few more Ukrainian territories every month. This is aside from Ukraine's other problems, like the low morale in their forces and the lack of soldiers, because very few young Ukrainians want to enlist anymore, and many young men are trying to escape the country's forced enlistment. While the glide bombs, kamikaze drones, and artillery are used to bombard the front lines and destroy equipment, the Iskander M is used on precision strike whenever Russian forces detect a valuable asset far from the front lines like the HIMARS air defense system, radars, ammunition depots, repair hubs, parked aircrafts, or large concentration of Ukrainian troops. The Iskander M has been their most reliable weapon for precision strike on this viable target, because they barely used more expensive air-launched Kinzhal hypersonic missile and the expensive cruise missile, which are slower but longer in range. While Russia is not also using their very expensive long-range ballistic missile because they're reserved as a nuclear delivery platform and they're not normally used for conventional attack. Now, many military pro-Russian analysts on Telegram are claiming that Russia is preparing Iskander 1000 to potentially use them to strike the upcoming F-16 to be given by the West to Ukraine. The F-16 delivery could be within any week or day by now. Also, the F-16 are expected to be stationed on the far side of western Ukraine near Lviv in Romania or near Poland to protect them from Russian missile attack and out of range of the Iskander M. The bases from Starokonstantinov Air Base in Khmelnytsky Oblast and Dubno Air Base in the Refined region is ideal bases to house their vital F-16 assets, as these bases have hardened and fortified hangars. These bases houses the Ukrainian Su-24 fencers, which are tasked to carry out attack using the British Storm Shadow cruise missile used on Russian bases in Crimea and near Ukraine. Russia in the past has hit these bases with cruise missile, but until today, they seem to remain operational. Now, Russian military experts believe that the Iskander 1000 ballistic missile would be used to attack this vital Ukrainian air bases.